Hey guys, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy, and today we're going to unbox a toy from Revenge of the Sith. This is Emperor Palpatine. So let's rip this thing open, let's do it. Alright guys, here we are with a toy from Revenge of the Sith. This is Emperor Palpatine with firing force lightning. And real quick here before we rip into this thing, let's spin it around a little bit and look at the packaging. And on the back here, what you get is a picture of the character from the movie, a quick description of him in the movie, and then a description of what the figure actually does. And what it says here is you pull back lightning and release to launch, insert and spin lightning. So he has a little lightning bolt that launches out that he uses for his battle with Yoda at the end of the movie. And it says here, the Supreme Chancellor expands his power and controls the Galactic Senate. As the Clone Wars rage, he sets into motion the final part of his plan to rule the galaxy and destroy the Jedi. And so, those of you who are familiar with Revenge of the Sith, you're aware that Chancellor or Emperor Palpatine had a very big role in the movie, and so there's multiple versions of the figure that are out there. And so you have Chancellor Palpatine at the beginning of the movie, and Chancellor Palpatine from the attack scene, and then, of course, at the end of the movie, he evolves into Emperor Palpatine, and this is what you're looking at here. This is actual Emperor Palpatine figure. So let's rip this thing open. Let's get into this guy. I'm dying to play with this figure. I've been waiting to get into this one. So okay. Interesting, very cool. Okay. So I'm already seeing he comes with a bunch of accessories, which I'm pretty excited about. Alright guys, there he is out of the box, and you can see he's got a little lightning bolt for throwing and a lightning bolt for spinning. So let's get him out of here. Very interesting. Oh, come on, Emperor. Okay. Yeah, let's see how we get this lightning stuff out of here. Very easy. All right. Okay, so what are we looking at here? I'm just wondering, his feet are all spun around in a different direction. Okay, so here he is, Emperor Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith. And it's not a whole lot to it. It's just a black robe, and there is a little flexibility to it, but it is not removable. And he does have legs under there, but I honestly don't know why they bothered. Or he has feet under there, but they're kind of in an awkward position. Okay. And like I said, there's a little flexibility to his outer robe, but it is not removable. And it looks like, oh, I don't think you're supposed to do this, but you can remove the hood from the robe. And there you can actually get a good look at his whole face, which is pretty cool. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I think that's just a little added feature, or maybe it is supposed to, because he does wear his robe with the hood down for a second in the movie, but it just slides right on top. Nothing to it, but for today's purposes we're going to keep the hood on. And then well, before we do that, let's look at the head movement on him. And so he does have head movement. It's just side to side, and then you have arm movement, and he's got up and down and round movement. Wrist movement, but no elbow movement, because I'll show you why that is in a second. So what they did, which I think is pretty creative here, if you look at the drooping part of his sleeve, they actually put a spring-loaded little mechanism in there. You can see the hole, and there's a hole that comes out the back where his elbow is. And so I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood back on here. And so what you would do here is you take this little force lightning ball and you just pull it in here. And so what you're going to do is you just pull it back. It's kind of tricky to do and should put it on camera, but here we go. So what we'll do is shoot it off into the background here. You just pull it and release. Boom. And he shoots it. And if I could, I would shoot it into my hand, but it does not. When I pull back on it and try to hold it with one hand, it pulls his arm back. So I'm trying to... Here we go. Okay, so you get the idea. What you're going to do is you just insert this in and you pull it back. And you release. And it shoots out. So, but it's spring loaded, so... Whoa, there we go. Just shot it across the room into a bunch of other toys. Okay. Well, there you go. So this is what it looks like. Up close, it just looks like a little double ball of lightning. And then, so what you have also is he comes with this other lightning attack piece. And so you would do the same thing. You just insert it into the hole in his sleeve, and it's not designed to be launched. So this one has little tabs on it. If you see those little tabs on the up and down part, that's what pulls the spring back. And this one does not have that. So all you would do is you just spin it. And so it's supposed to give a, like lightning's flowing from his fingers. So that's what you got there. And real quick here. So he does have rotating wrists. He does have movable wrists. And as you can see, one of his hands is almost like in an open palm position. It's the one that he is using the lightning attack for. It's this one here. And then on his other hands, of course, he does come with a lightsaber. And this one is much more accurate to the handle of his. And let's see, is the blade removable? Does not appear so. He does not have a removable blade. But then in his other hand, if you look at it, it is set up to hold the lightsaber. So let's see how that works. Okay, so he holds it pretty good. So, and if you remember, he used his lightsaber to battle Yoda and Mace Windu and Kit Fisto and a couple other Jedi. But there you go, you can get a look at his lightsaber up close. Very cool. Alright guys, and I'm going to have to say that is about it for Emperor Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith. And thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.